I'm Caitlin, and welcome back to a series where I show coping skills or practices that you can do while sitting in an office chair or whatever chair you wish. So this series of practices is going to be less subtle than the ones I have offered before. So they're bigger stretches, so you won't be able to do them, without someone noticing, likely. So take that as you will, but you can still do it while sitting in a chair. These are especially helpful if you find that you are stressed and very tight in the body. So you get wound up more and more, and you can kind of hold that stress within your body. So we use these stretches to help your body relax in the hopes that your mind and your stress levels will go down. It's going to be much more effective than just telling yourself to relax. The first one of these set of stretches is going to be a forward fold while sitting in a chair. So we're going to straighten the spine. Always start with that. Pull those hunchback computer shoulders back, right? And then as we inhale, you're going to stretch out your arms as wide and then as high as you can. We're going to take up space. Hold it at the top. And then let it all go with the breath and fold forward completely over your legs. And just allow your legs to hold your chest up. And imagine, like, as you exhale, your chest and your shoulders and your arms melt and soften towards the floor. Your arms are probably hanging loosely. And then you can press into your feet, slowly bring yourself up with your head coming up last. Good. Feeling looser already. We're going to do that again. So take an inhale, spread your arms out wide, then high, lengthen. Let it all go. Slump forward over your legs. And maybe you can gently shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And then again, press into your feet. Slowly pull yourself up. Head coming up last. Okay. Wiggle and shake it out. Well done. Okay. Then we'll do another one where we're going to stretch out your side. So you can put your elbow or arm on your armrest if you have one. And then you're going to inhale, stretch out wide and high, and then over to the side. With every inhale, imagine like you can stretch all of this longer. And as you exhale, imagine that you're melting and softening into the stretch. And you can come back to center, do the other side. Stretch out wide and high, and then go over. Right? So this helps lengthen all of this. Notice how I melted on the exhale. And then come back to center here. As you're breathing, I'm exhaling out through the mouth, but you definitely don't have to. You can inhale in and out through the nose, whatever feels better or more appropriate for you. All right, now we're going to do some cat-cow, if you're familiar with yoga, while we're sitting in the chair. So I'm going to face sideways, so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So I'm trying to start with that good posture and keep talking about so we can breathe. This one's going to open up the chest and the shoulders, so we're not carrying so much on the chest and the shoulders. We brace for things and with that part of the body, right? So you're going to inhale, open the chest, pull the shoulders back, gently tip your head back as far as you comfortably can. Breathe air into your chest and then exhale. Curve your spine, tuck your head into your chest. Pull the shoulders forward. And inhale, arch. So with the inhale, we're breathing space and openness, maybe willingness into the chest. And exhale, curving. And this one you can keep doing at your own pace, as long as you want to. But especially if you notice that you're stuck in certain postures, stuck holding stress, I like to kind of wiggle back and forth with the cat-cow, right? So inhale and maybe move forward. Exhale, scoop back. So I'm going in a circle. You can switch, go the opposite way. So we're trying to open up some willingness, some relaxation, a little playfulness here. And you can come to stillness when you're ready. Good. And just pause here to notice how your body feels now. We focused a lot on the chest and the shoulders and the back. I find that's where we hold a lot of tension and stress when we're sitting. A lot of it, though, is in the legs as well, right? So we'll do one for the hips and the legs, which is where we hold some more tension. So all you're going to do is cross a leg over, cross your left leg on top of your right leg, is what I mean. So this, you might already feel a stretch here on your left hip. This feels so nice, okay? So we're gonna stick with whatever is most comfortable for you. You should feel a little bit of a stretch. It should not be painful. If it is, please stop and take care of yourself, right? So you can stay here, keep your back straight, and just breathe. We want to keep our back straight regardless of how far we're folding forward this time. So if you want more of a stretch, keep your back straight and start gently folding down. Pause for a moment wherever you are. Inhale, lengthen and straighten the spine again. And then exhale, melt and soften further if you can. So soften the chest further towards the legs and also soften your left knee further down to deepen the stretch. With your inhale and exhale, now focus on your hip, right? So inhale, imagine your air is going into the hip crease. And exhale, let it all go. Again, you can go as far as you want to. You can lay down on your leg if you're that flexible. Whenever you're ready, you can switch legs. So again, we are crossing the right leg on top of the left knee. Now, start just taking stock of how this feels, right? You might notice that one leg is more flexible or stiff than the other. This right leg for me is certainly more stiff. And then when you're ready, you can start to exhale and fold towards your leg, right? Keeping your back straight. Imagine like your chest is getting pulled forward and then down. breathe air into that right hip. And gently soften with your exhale. And whenever you're ready, you can pull yourself up, come back to center. Take a breath and just take stock. Notice your level of stress, the level of tension in your body. Remember, there's always something that you can do to feel just 1% better than you did.